Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 40 and up or love their tech. And this video is going to be a very quick video on the comparison of the Samsung Galaxy S9 to the Samsung Galaxy S10. First thing off the bat, as far as these two phones, the S10 is slightly taller than the S9, as you can see here, just by a couple of millimeters, and it's slightly wider than the S9. So I'm not going to really do a whole lot of side-by-side comparison stuff, but you know, you can check out other videos too. But as you can see here, it's slightly wider than the Galaxy S9, and again, slightly taller. The Infinity Duo screen is another thing that's different. So your camera is now immersed, or is now kind of like, you can say, embedded in the screen. So you just have your camera circle icon there. Whereas the S9, you have your very small bezel on the top that has your camera and some sensors. So the Infinity Duo screen looks really, really cool on the S10. As far as your antennas, you have two on the top for the S9. You can't really see because of the midnight black, but you got one here and one here. On the S10, one antenna right there. You turn it to the side. On the S10, you have an antenna here on the side here, left, and one on the right. And on the bottom, you have two antenna right there. And on the bottom of the S9, you have two antenna right there. So on the S9, you have four antenna. On the S10, you have 5 for better reception, signal reception. The screen is definitely brighter than the S9, but I don't mind, or I would not mind, for a dimmer screen, because the brighter your screen, the more battery it eats up. So dimmer screen, less battery. So it is up to you on how you want to have your phone look. Metallic border on the S10, where you have still metal, but it's just black on the S9, or the same color as your backing of your phone. So if you have blue, I think it'll be blue or whatnot for the S9. So this looks more like an iPhone. This does not. The grill, the speaker grill on the bottom is a little bit different. On the S9, it's oval, open, and on here you have small ovals that are open. So you still have your USB-C port. You still have your headphone jack in the same spot on both phones. That's kind of it. Well, I didn't see, which one is heavier. You could probably, look up the specs to see which one is heavier, but you should know that one is going to be slightly heavier by some grams. You're really not going to tell just by holding them which one's heavier based on grams, but generally, newer phones have more stuff, so generally they're heavier. Comparing the iPhone XS to the 10 or to the 8, the newer phones are heavier, but I can't really tell just by holding these phones which one's heavier. They both kind of feel the same size or the same weight in my hands. So as far as weight, it's not going to boggle you down on either phone that you have. That's pretty much it. Like I said, because of the processor, this is going to operate slightly faster when it comes to getting your apps, whatnot. As you can see, I have Nova Launcher on both of these. I do not use the Samsung user interface. I love Nova Launcher because I'm able to organize all of my apps in the folders just like they are on iPhones. So that is what's up. That I love this feature. I love just having all of my apps in one area. Plus, this is the cleanest look that you can find on any phone. This is even cleaner than the S10 because my notification bar is not on here. And that is a feature that you have on Nova Launcher. Now, if I decide to take off the notification bar on the top on the S10 using Nova Launcher, so you have to go into Look and Feel, and then go down to where it says Show Notification Bar. Take that off, but when you take it off, it gives you a huge bezel. Now that is clean, but it looks ugly on this phone because of the larger screen. But on here, it looks definitely better because the bezel is already there. You can't take off the bezel. So this bezel on the S9 is smaller than the S10 when it comes to taking off your notification bar. So in this case, for the S10, keep it on. It looks better with it on. But those icons definitely annoy me. So I like this. So that's pretty much it. I'm not going to really go into or make a video on how the camera looks. You're already going to know that the camera on cameras, I got to say that plural because you have 3 lenses. The cameras on this phone is going to, eat this phone alive. But that doesn't really say that the camera on here is bad. It's still a good camera, but you're just going to get better usage out of these camera lenses here because you have 3 different types: telephoto, wide angle, and your standard lens. So you got different options when it comes to taking pictures and videos on this particular phone. But just comparing the two, those are the main things that just come out for me when it comes to looking at the phone. You can go into the smaller stuff, such as saying, hey, the Bixby button on the S10 is slightly smaller than the Bixby button on the S9. But I'm not going to go into those itty bitty details. I'm just going to give you the nitty gritty of just a couple of comparisons of the phones. But like I said, newer phone, better features, better speed, yada yada yada. But that's just basically it for the 2 phones. That's all I'm going to say. Like I said, make your own decisions on which one you want based on what you want to spend. So that's what I wanted to give you. Just a couple of comparisons between the 2. So if you like the video, definitely leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.